We knew Caitlin Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. Two of them being Messi and Ronaldo.
What was the moment that made you believe Caitlin Clark was unstoppable? Was it that time she hit that iconic three-pointer with defenders watching her every move? Or when she sent a dime behind her back and stunned the entire court? Well, you can take a moment to answer that question, because today we're rolling out the red carpet for one of her most jaw-dropping dramas. The kind that make you rewind because one viewing just isn't enough. Oh, this is just the beginning.
Then this would definitely bag the "did she just do that" award for the sole reason that the play was so nice we have to hit the rewind button and see it twice.
Over the years, Caitlin Clark has become more than just an incredible basketball player. Her games speak for themselves. WNBA Rookie of the Year, numerous NCAA records, and the love of millions of basketball fans across the globe. But beyond the official awards, a world of plays truly deserve an accolade of their own. The ones that make you hit the rewind button, play it again, and simply sit there in disbelief. So today we do just that and start our first ever Caitlin Clark Award ceremony, celebrating some of her most jaw-dropping moments on the court. These are not your typical MVP trophies or season titles. These are unique, one-of-a-kind awards for moments we will never forget. Here we go.
She splashed a long bomb to give the Fever some cushion.
6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three!
If there's one thing Caitlin Clark embodies, it's the relentless drive to win. This award will put a spotlight on those ice-in-the-vein performances. Those clutch moments are when she takes the game by the horns and says, "Not today, not on my watch." The winning moment? It was a nail-biting match against the Los Angeles Sparks. It was the fourth quarter, and the shot clock was winding down. Indiana Fever had to capitalize on this possession. Then, Caitlin Clark. 6 seconds on the clock, and defenders swarming her. She pulls up from just above the logo, literally her second to none. 6 on the shot clock. Clark launches a deep three. Bang!
Has space, she's gonna let it fly, and she's gonna connect!
But she wasn't done. Just minutes later in the game, that had become very, very close. Caitlin hit one more massive three, sealed the game. She's got space, she's going to let it fly, and she connects. It's not just the shots she made, but how she did it. You can almost feel the energy shifting inside the gym when she decided to take over. It was more than a bit reminiscent of the kind of game Kobe might play, invoking that Mamba mentality at its most crucial moment. So, about buzzer beaters, the ultimate test of skill, nerves, and timing. Caitlin's career is packed with such edge-of-your-seat moments, but two stand out as undeniable winners. First, there's that cold-blooded step-back three against Michigan State, as if she were stepping through a practice shot or around the mark of a cease-and-desist order. The game tied up, final seconds ticking away, and well, Caitlin took her time, calculated her move, and delivered. Clark gets the ball. Step back three for the win? Yes!
Gonna get the ball up in time. Clark for the win!
Then you have her catch and shoot three off an inbound play against Indiana. With barely a second on the clock, she turned an impossible situation into pure magic. Here's Clark. She fires, and it goes! Oh my goodness! Each play was a masterclass in composure, a snapshot of her ability to thrive under pressure. These aren't just game winners, they're memories etched in basketball lore.
But if there's one long bomb that really stands out from the rest of the pack, then that would be this record-breaking 35-footer.
Long-range bombs are Caitlin's bread and butter. There's no distance too far, no shot too bold. This award celebrates her ability to score from what feels like another zip code. The winning moment? Her record-breaking 40-footer made history as the shot that crowned her the NCAA Women's all-time leading scorer. Clark, will she go for history? From deep, there it is!
Clark, how will she go for history?
The audacity, the execution, the sheer swagger, all of that is everything we love about Caitlin, rolled into one unforgettable play, in a context too. This wasn't just any game. It was a historic night. Her teammates mobbed her, the crowd going absolutely bananas, social media lighting up like a Christmas tree. Steph Curry himself might have nodded in approval, thinking, yep, that's my kind of shot.
Clark off the crossover, goes to the left side and lays it up.
The handles of Caitlin Clark are so beautiful. It looks like a flowing, unpredictable, and plain dirty poetry. This award honors the plays where she broke ankles, got the defender to bite the floor, and stormed the fans. The standout moment? It was a smooth sequence that felt like watching highlights in real time. Caitlin drove left, crossed over her defender, split a double team, and finished with a silky layup. Off the crossover, goes left, splits two defenders, and lays it up.
Clark behind the backs and up.
To pass means more than just relaying a ball to your partner. A pass should be made in style. For Caitlin Clark, her assistance constitutes the art form of a pass, and this award is a perfect award for the most beautiful dime she delivered. Bronny James passed the lesser defense behind the back pass. Such cracks rarely occur, but at the exact instant the teammate was cutting, the vision was there. Clark, behind the back, what a pass! Games like these remind us that basketball isn't just a game, it's an art form.
Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied.
This award is given for the kind of exciting plays that are full of hustle and heart, and wish for more. Caitlin steals the show one moment at the Spirit. Imagine this scenario. The opponent is on a fast break, about to score an easy 2 points, but Caitlin leaves the court and out of nowhere runs to block the shot. Brink lobbing it inside. Not today. Clark comes out of nowhere to swat it away. In situations like these, Caitlin's willingness to work hard on each play as a competitor speaks for itself. She is more than just a scorer.
Weaves her way inside, cutting the foul.
Caitlin's end plays show energy, power, and skill. She doesn't wait for opponents, she creates them. The winner, the breathtaking sequence when she advanced against Atlanta Dream, touching 4 defenders while finishing, was easy and won. Clark weaving through, inside, and one. And it was pure Giannis' energy. A one-woman demolition in women's basketball. Stubborn to get to the rim, defenseless.
Carolina at every position.
Clark has the mismatch. Oh, Caitlin Clark. Now you see her, now you don't.
Caitlin Clark has a couple of evasive skills. Many defenders at that moment were thinking about this play and why they lost her, where she was gone. This award celebrates such moments. The winning play against South Carolina. She drew cheers from the crowd with a dazzling spin move, followed by a crafty layup. Oh, Caitlin Clark. Now you see her, now you don't. This is a game that combines skill, footwork, and pure basketball IQ.
Clark.
Finally, after all her outrageous destruction and chaos, Caitlin Clark's weakness is revealed. She emerges at the bullseye with no regard for the defender's appeal. It's brutal. They might win the matchup, but the other team has no hope in believing that they've ever performed. Such moments are straight from picture-perfect angle violence. Screens, highlights, and memes will forever have one hell of a shot. It was a cruel crossover. It didn't break ankles, it decimated them. Bridget Carlton, who was the helpless one, sprawled on the floor, with her hands up and all around, as if trying to swat a phantom. You can almost feel the energy in the air, the constant ringing of the buzzer, the time ticking down. The ball is passed to Caitlin. She is nearing the top of the three-point line, and the wild look is in sight. That look lets you know she is about to become something much bigger today than what she could have ever believed or planned for. Carlton, focused and ready to confront her, stepped up to defend the uncontested. Caitlin had her ways, though. She made quick movement jabs to the left, disorienting Carlton, and that's when it happened. Clark knocked Carlton out of her pivots using a flicking product, followed by a crossover tailor-made for the highlight reel. Then the crowd made a noise like only a few have ever heard. Then the polo came off after lifting the jumper as Carlton was being ousted and sent snoozing into the hardwood. It was not only a play, but a message to everyone watching that simply stated, "Do not mess with Caitlin Clark." The camera caught her expression after it all happened, and it was nearly inconceivable. She was not jumping around or getting carried away. All she had was a smile on her face, and everything else was calm as she started to run back. In the meantime, Carlton looked up and saw nothing but the void where she thought her hopes were. The reaction on the internet was something all knew once they saw what just happened. Memes of the play started coming out, and to this day have not been replaced. A picture of Bridget Carlton crashing into a cliff, slipping on a banana peel, or being boomed into some other dimension gave us quite the insight into the madness that day. And Clark, it was the day she dominated this world, known as basketball Twitter. Names, ankles, and crossovers were all connected to her. And the aces are in for the Caitlin Clark Award ceremony. From making clutch shots to splendid assists, it wouldn't be wrong to say that we have witnessed an exciting player. But we want to know what award you would give Caitlin and why. Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun basketball content. See you next time.